Hello, everyone. This is David Twigger back with a version of Twigger Time and TV Tuesdays, which we haven't done in quite a while because we've all been going through so much lately. So thanks for joining me again. We're going to get back into it with some of the most well-known and new and fun and some old TV shows that we all liked for sure to go into. So again, thanks for joining and let's get into it. Of course, the most popular show right now that everybody's looking to is Bridgerton. It is wonderfully narrated by Julie Andrews, and it's a period piece about when King Charles and Queen Charlotte were in rule in England, and it's definitely about the season whenever they came out and went to the balls and got matched to get married and things like that. And it's a beautifully written, fun, sexy, watch with the kids, don't watch with the kids, with some of the scenes and things like that. But really, it's beautifully done. What I love, obviously, is some of the fashion. It's incredible as far as the colors. It's on point if you do the research and know some of the pieces that you're looking for, which is great. But it really goes into some details and bright, beautiful colors all the way through. Really well worn through all the actresses and stuff like that. But what we get really excited about is also the men's fashion is there, and usually it is not. They kind of just drive off to the side. It's very diversely and eclectic casting, which is wonderful. You see everybody from all kinds of races and ethnicities and colors in every kind of shape and form of life, everyday life, and it's beautiful. And I get very, very excited about that. So, because a lot of times the men's fashion isn't there. So, but really, we all love the men in this show, and I can really say this. So these are the Bridgerton boys. They're all brothers. They're wonderful. There's one in particular that we'll talk about, but it's very, very exciting. And of course, if you're going to talk about the Bridgerton men, you cannot talk about, I was getting his name wrong, Regé-Jean Page, who plays the Duke of Hastings, and he's gorgeous and wonderful actor, like serious comedy, athletic. That's his aunt, and she's incredible too. Very, very strong woman, which we always love to see. But really, my favorite is the eldest of the Bridgerton boys, Jonathan Bailey. And I have to say, right off the bat, the first episode, this is what you get to see. And a little bit more, you know, there's a little too much of the heterosexual sex scenes going on. But, you know, we have to bear with it. But it's beautifully written. It's fun. It's passionate. It's gotten a lot of press and a lot of hype about those scenes and stuff like that. So make sure you watch it before you watch it with the kids. But it's really beautifully done. The next show, obviously, that I have fallen in love with, that's newish for me, is called Never Have I Ever. It's about a young South Asian or Indian girl in high school, and her family has just moved to Los Angeles, and her father, unfortunately, has passed away. But it is a comedy. It's about her and her friends who were nerds in high school, and I can relate to that because I was, and how they go through life and everything like that. And of course, she's a teenage girl, so of course there's boys, and you have to be Team Paxton or Team Ben. And at first, you really aren't going to choose the one it is, but right now, if you watch the show, I am. But I'll let you watch the show and make up your own choice like that. But it's really fun. It's well written. It moves really, really well. It's got some funny moments. It stays true to its heritage, which is their background, which is great. And then it ends up actually with a very emotional scene at the beach after some very, crazy times with like the boys and the friends and stuff like that. So it's really, really fun. So check it out. It's on Netflix. It's called Never Have I Ever. There is only one season, and I usually don't do this for one season, but there's automatically already a second season coming as soon as they can start filming, which is great. And that's what you need to go ahead and pay attention to. And next, always I talk to you about some sort of documentary to kind of like, improve your mind, which I hope is helpful. And hopefully like our new layout that I'm doing here. But as you've noticed, like the lighting, it's a little off because it's overcast, and now I'm not probably late. So I apologize about that, but it'll get better. Don't worry. And the next one, actually, I'm sure a lot of you have probably watched, is My Octopus Teacher. It's a documentary about, I guess, Craig Foster, who's a famous nature photographer and did a lot of different things during war and through Africa and everything else, and incredible. And he just actually kind of fizzled out. And then he moved to where he was near the beach the whole time, and he ran through and started swimming, and he saw this octopus doing all these random crazy things, and he actually learned how to rejuvenate himself through like his relationship with this octopus. It's beautifully done. It takes a little bit to get you to the end, and you really have to be able to like watch and kind of like go through it, because it doesn't like bring you through every single time, every single minute. So it takes a little bit, but it's definitely a beautiful show to watch, and it's really exciting. So I would say make sure you watch My Octopus Teacher. And that is it for this TV Tuesday. Stay tuned for next week, where we're going to go ahead and talk about a standard, wonderful show that's been on for 15 seasons. If you want to watch something and binge something because you're going to be at home a lot, we're going to talk about that, which is Supernatural. Ooh, I'm sure a lot of you have watched it, but I'm going to remind you how good it is. We're going to talk about one of the Star Trek pieces, and then obviously another documentary, which is incredible, that I found on National Geographic. So thanks for joining. Thanks for staying tuned as we get through our new layouts and get the lighting right. And we'll join everybody. And I'm excited to see you again. We'll see you very, very soon. And take care.